Okay, so my last video I did pretty well on like top 5 wise, where I did Hal Jordan and Sinestro characters as well. But today I wanted to do Injustice 2. Okay, I wanted to do some stuff on Injustice 2. I've only ever done one top 5 before, and that was the percentage dealers. Today I kind of wanted to rank the best characters to use in solo raids, or at least in my opinion. But this is only based on my roster that I have right now. So if I don't mention a character that you guys like, it's probably because I don't use it in my own, thing. So the first person I'm going to have to put on this list, well, this is more of a support character, but I'm pretty sure people could probably agree with me on this. Raven. Raven's... Now, I'm not saying that any of these characters are bad, okay? All these characters are good. I'm not saying any of them are bad, okay? So, the one reason I quite like this character is because I always tend to use the God Killer on her. But that's not that's only one reason. I use the God Killer. You can basically get an infinite combo going on, but it's not perfect, okay? So, the next one's going to be Darkness Fall. Now, I will not be doing any raids today. I'm just letting you guys know because I've used my pips up. So, yeah, I won't be doing it. So, the next one is this. Now, Darkness Fall gives you a bonus 25 per darkness. It stacks up to 5 times. If you add that all up, it's actually going to be quite a bit of damage. But the point is, this is probably one of the main reasons you'd probably want to get this character, because if you stack it up 5 times and you pair it up with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, she is gonna do a ton of damage, and we'll get to Heartbreaker Harley Quinn in a sec, but we're gonna go with this one for now to start off with. Her second passive is Demonic Rage. Demonic Rage triggers at 24% health. Now that could differentiate when you go up, if you know what I mean. But this could also be quite annoying. I could see it being quite annoying because it takes away the previous buff, which is Darkness Fall. So it will take that whole thing away. So, I don't know, man. You'd either want to upgrade this character to the max, or you want to keep it at 3 stars. I don't know what you want to do, but yeah. 25% health healed. So once this Demonic Rage triggers, you'll get 25% of your health back. You also get 70% of stat inflicted as damage. So I'm guessing, maybe at the end of, the special that triggers it. Okay, to be very honest, I don't get why this is even a buff, but this is a buff. Dark Energy enhances team power generation by 70%. Now, I don't actually know how useful this is, but I personally don't use this, I don't think. Because when you got that character and you do this, all you're going to need really is the first special, which is actually stealing the power. Anyway, let's move on to the next character. Now remember, these are characters that I use on a daily basis. So the next character I'm going to put as percentage dealers. So like King of Atlantis, Aquaman, the Batman Who Laughs, all of them. Okay, I'm not just going to put one in there. I'm just going to put them all in there just to make sure it's easier for you guys to understand. So basically, I'm using all the percentage dealers I possibly can. If the person I'm versing is quite hard, like for example, I'll show you something right now. So I'm working on Boss Batman. I'm finally working on him. He was quite annoying. He's quite annoying to verse. So I've figured out now that the best way to take this guy down is to use percentage dealers, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping I can at least knock out this character before the solo raid ends. So hopefully that'll be the good case there. So the next one's on the list is going to be a bit different. It's going to be like a whole team based, because I use this team basically every day. And I'm going to give it to the Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and EPI plus Raven. I now put all those characters into a team. If I was to put the Last Laugh Joker, I'd put that in as instead of Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. So the next character, and this is actually an individual character. So far we've just gone over like a team and stuff like that. Today, this one, we're going to go over Batman Ninja Catwoman. So if you paired this up with like Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd or Vixen, or even just paired them both up, same thing with if you just did Gorilla Grodd and Robin. But if you did that, you could get a lot of defense cut off from the opponent's basic attacks. So like, for example, like I use this quite a bit, but it's not really the best damage dealing one in my roster right now. So like my best gear to maybe pair it up with is Dark Metal cards, Zatanna Puppet, and that's about it, I think. But yeah, that's one thing that I've been enjoying a lot lately. So yeah, the next character on this list is Mr. Freeze. Now, he doesn't do a lot of damage because I only have him at 4 stars. It's still 4 stars is still pretty good, but this character has the ability to freeze the opponent completely, even some bosses. But my favorite gear to use with this character now, I've actually been using this quite a bit, but it's actually the Zatanna's Puppet. You could basically do specials for no cost at all. At all. So, and the same thing goes for like Batman Ninja Catwoman. Like, you could do that for no specials cost or whatever, but that's not good on Boss Batman. So the next one's gonna have to be Batwoman the Drowned. I've lost track on how many characters I've done. I think I've done like 5. This might be number 6. So, Batwoman the Drowned is basically one of those characters that is sort of like a beta club. And if you want to do a lot of damage, you have to build up the crisis energy to get to the full power bar, use the super move as well. And that brings me to my next point. Like, gears that could work well with this character could be like the Dark Metal cards. The Sword of Salvation could go on Batman Who Laughs, and he can build up power while you use your super move as well. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this character. But once you've got like all the power bars filled up, just use the special super move on the opponent. That way you can get a lot more DOT for your time. So the next one on my list is gonna have to be Power Girl and Dr. Fate. I use them pretty much every single day, and I have not used them, like, not used them. So basically, the passives are very simple and very very easy, you know? Like, for example, -2 power bar cost for the entire team, for your special abilities and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's basically why. I guess you could use Scarecrow as well. I guess Scarecrow could be on this list as well because he kind of increases the opponent's power bars, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's sort of going to like wrap it up for the day. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.